This is my drawing of Trunk from Brawl Stars, and today I'm going to guide you through each of the steps so that you can draw this yourself. So grab a pen and paper and let's get started. Let's begin today's lesson in the center of the page and draw that rope going across the top of the body. So we're going to start on the left side. We want to bend this up and then out towards the right. Let's round up the ends with a little bracket coming around. And we're going to close off the top with that same curve, going across and then out. Let's add a rope texture going across from left to right. So we're going to add a curve on the left and just continue over towards the right side. Let's add another rope going across in behind. So we're going to start up here, just going to round this out. Now I want to bend this up and then in underneath, continue up and then out towards the left, lining this up. I'm going to round out the end and then again, just drawing that same curve. And we'll tuck that in. Let's add that rope texture. Coming down from the left and just continue over towards the right. Now I want to draw the side of the body going in behind the rope. Let's start from the top, then it's in and then down. Continue all the way down towards the bottom. Now we're going to go over towards the right and do the same thing. Coming in and then down towards the same height. Now on the left side, we're going to draw that rope coming across in towards the leaf. So we're going to start by coming down and in. Now I'm going to draw that seam for the leaf. We're going to go up, across, and then down. Step back, go across, and then down. On the right side, we're just going to tuck this in behind that leaf. Let's finish off the leaf. From here, it's going to round this out, pull that in. Let's add a notch going up on both sides. Coming down and then in towards the center point. Let's add those veins coming out from that center stem. Now we're going to do the same thing we did across the top with that rope. So we're just going to round out the ends like a bracket and then follow that curve in behind the leaf. And I'll add that rope texture inside. Over on the left side, we're going to add a knot. I'm just going to draw a circle around the end. Go to the top, just tuck this in towards the side. And we'll continue the body, coming down towards the bottom. Round out the bottom, coming in towards the leaf. Now we're going to draw on the left foot. Angle this down, round out the bottom, and then go straight up. Now on the left side, we're going to draw on that boxing glove. So starting up here, it's going to curl this around the palm and pull that up. Now I want to go around the outside of the fist and bend that in. Let's add a fold. Stepping back, coming down and in, step back again, curve this down towards the wrist. Now underneath the hand, we're going to draw the thumb. Start by curving this up in the middle, go to the outside, curve this around the thumb and then in. And then we're just going to curve this down towards the cuff and then we'll round out the bottom. Let's add a rope coming from the cuff up towards that knot. So we're going to curve this around and up, step back, add the bottom, and we'll add that rope texture inside. Let's draw an acorn tucked in on the right side. So we're going to start up here, start with a curve going out. It's going to round this out and then come in towards the bottom. Let's add a little bump across the bottom, curve this around and back in. Now I'm going to go up to the top and draw the cap. Go around and just tuck that in. Now let's add that opening in the center. We're going to start right at the very top in the middle. Start with a point, bend this out and up toward the left, and then the right side. Now here it's going to go straight up. Curve this around and then down. Let's go over towards the right side, bend this down towards the right side, go back to the left, come down and in, add a little notch, come down and in towards the middle. Now it's going to work our way back up towards the right, going up to add another point, come down and then up. Now we want to add a thick bevel along the right side. So we're going to start here, angle this up. Now we're going to follow this line going back up underneath. From this point, go across and then down. Do the same thing here. And it'll trace the right side, go all the way around and then down towards the bottom. Now I want to add two sets of eyes along the inside. Let's start with the one on the left. Start by coming down and up around the brow. On the left side, draw an oval coming down and up, coming down and up towards the right. And then we're going to add two pupils with two ovals. Let's add the set of eyes on the right. We're going to start with an oval, draw another one right beside it, and we'll add the pupils. Now I'm going to go back with my thick black marker and fill the inside of that hole going around the eyes. Now I want to add some wood texture inside the body. Let's start from the top. I'm going to add these little grains coming down from the top. And then from the bottom, we're going to work our way up. So we're going to go from the bottom and then from the rope. Now that we have the bottom section of the body in place, let's move up and draw on the top. We're going to start with that center leaf first. We'll start from the rope, then it's up and then out towards the left, and then go out and then up towards the right. Let's add a notch coming down toward the side. Now over on the left side, we're going to curl this all the way around towards the top of the leaf, come in, and then we're going to add that seam coming down, just aiming towards that bottom point. Let's go over towards the right. We want to tuck this in along the top. Let's add those veins from that center stem. Now let's tuck a leaf in on the left side. We're going to start across the bottom, coming down, add that notch, goes around and then down towards the bottom. Now when you go up to the top, we're going to draw that center seam going across and then down. Again, just aiming towards that bottom point. Step back and draw the outside of the leaf coming down. Let's take that leaf and flip it over on the right side. So we start again with that little notch going up around towards the bottom. Let's go back up, draw that center seam, step back and draw the outside. Now we want to place that log that goes across. Let's start from the top of the rope on the left, then it's out and then down. Now on the end, we're going to add an oval. Going all the way up toward the top, round this out. I'm just going to round out the bottom. Let's go all the way over towards the right side. In behind the rope, we're going to bend this down. Now we want to curve the side, but we're going to add a little notch, just to add a little bit of interest. Continue up toward the top. Bend this down and then in behind the leaf. Go to the top of the oval, come down and then in. Let's go back to this oval. We're just going to trace the inside. Now on the left side, we're going to step in, draw another curve, and we'll fill this inside area in black. Now I want to draw the top of that center trunk from here, curve this up, in behind the leaf, and then continue down. Let's add some ropes. From here, bend this up, step in, and draw that again. Now over on the right side, come up and then in, and draw that again. Let's add a rope texture in the side. Let's add that wood texture going horizontally. From here, just add these short little lines. Let's go to the top left side of our page and draw that ant. We're going to start with an oval from the top of the head coming down, up, and then in. And you want to add the eyes from the side, curve this around and then down. Do the same thing on the right. Let's go up to the top, draw two small ovals for the pupils, and we'll fill the pupils in black. Let's draw the body, curve this down in behind the leaf. And then along the top, we're going to draw the antennas. Let's start with the one on the left. We're going to go up, curl this around, and then back in. Go over towards the right and draw that again. Now let's layer a leaf going out towards the side. From here, and it's out and then up. Now it's going to make our way back in with a wave coming in behind the head. and then we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. There's our drawing of Trunk from Brawl Stars. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.